Hello, welcome back to our channel. I'm Nelson from Nel City Technologies. To our new subscribers, we really thank you for the support. To our loyal subscribers too, we also thank you for the support. Kindly like our videos and share to your friends and family. So today we are doing another interesting topic. Let's call it computer or laptop maintenance. So these are daily activities that are there to enable you have a clean machine, a clean laptop to enhance durability, performance, and cleanliness. Remember, a clean machine is a cool machine. So our first part of the maintenance, we'll look at general physical maintenance, okay? So physical maintenance will look at the body cleanliness, generally the performance of your fan, where you should use it and where not to use it. So first, clean your computer regularly. Regular maintenance. So maintenance should be around 4 to 6 months. You take to a professional technician to clean your laptop inside so as to remove dust, to check on the condition of the motherboard, whether there is some rust inside which should be removed or just basically dust and mist. Also, physical maintenance, as we did another video on cleaning with foam, the right way to use a foam cleaner. So you can check on our previous video on how to clean your laptop using foam cleaner and a clean piece of cloth. So also for the ventilation, laptops normally have vents either on the sides, on the keyboards, some have vents on the speakers. So you need to avoid using your laptops on your beds because the bed normally block the ventilation. So in short, a laptop should, let me use a layman's language, a laptop should breathe. So if you block the vents, it will overheat and that reduces the durability of your motherboard over time. So avoid using your laptops on beds and sofa sets. Simply, the best way would be either use it on a tabletop or use a laptop stand in order to raise it up so that there should be good air circulation in the laptop. Also, for another physical performance, we'll look at use of power surge protectors. You can consider purchasing a UPS and also a fridge guard. Those will help in protecting your laptops. For power surge, you find sometimes there is electrical fluctuations. Either there will be too much, let me use layman language still, too much electricity or too low. The voltages are too high or too low. So these gadgets help to stabilize the power circulations. Either UPS for backup when there is abrupt loss of electricity, the UPS will provide a backup. Then the fridge guard to provide some stability in current so that your laptop is protected. Okay, let's look at another physical maintenance. Avoid eating near your laptops or drinking near your laptops. So most times you find, let's say breadcrumbs, someone is eating bread, the breadcrumbs are going to the keyboard. Then you find the keyboard is clogged with dust and breadcrumbs. So with that, over time, it brings mist to the laptop's keyboard, which then results to spoilage. So avoid eating or drinking near your laptops. The laptop should remain clean. So frequently try to take it to a professional to blow the keyboard to remove the dust from the laptops. And also majorly try to get laptop bags or laptop case for your laptop so that they are protected as you move around. That process of moving, there can be damage on the laptop. So to avoid that, simply try on buying a good laptop bag for your machine or a good laptop case. So we also look at the second maintenance is software maintenance. So one, Ensure your OS and drivers are frequently updated to avoid insecurity issues from majorly when it comes to the Windows operating system. So also you can disable the startup programs. These are programs that delay the booting time. So when you disable them, it will help to improve on your boot time when the machine is after shutting on the machine. So the boot time will be less compared to when the startup programs are on, because with that there is an overload of programs. So in our next videos we will be looking at these steps, each of these, more of a short on how to explain how to shut down the startup programs and so on. Also we look at, there are so many people having irrelevant softwares in their laptops. So the softwares that you don't need, or maybe after using them you no longer require them, kindly install the program so as to improve the laptop performance. Let me give an example of Driver Booster. So it is a software used to update the Windows drivers. So after you finish using it, simply uninstall to improve on the performance of the laptop. Also, your laptop should have an antivirus installed. This to help remove the viruses and malwares and to protect the machine whenever you're online or you're offline. Maybe you are sharing flash from another computer to your computer. So to protect this laptop, kindly get yourself an antivirus. For example, one of the best antivirus is Kaspersky. You can also have Norton antivirus, Bitdefender, and so many. There are so many online, you can check on them. So the best I recommend is Kaspersky antivirus. So also you can perform other programs like disk cleanup on your machine and the disk defragmentation if you are using a machine with a hard disk. This to optimize on the speed also. So we'll look at another step which is very crucial. Our third step, battery care tips, battery maintenance tips. So these laptops normally have batteries. They can either be internal or external batteries. How do you care for them? So most of us normally leave our laptops on charge. The laptop is already at 100%, but you're still plugging it on to the power. That's wrong. Try and maintain a percentage of from 15% to 90 or 80%. To maintain, the best recommended percentages are 20 to 80%, but 90 is still okay. So avoid charging your laptops it has charged to 100% and you're still keeping on charging. So that will result to battery defect, because over time the cells, let me use the word die over time, so the battery life will be reduced. Okay, there's another example. If you are storing the laptop, let's say you want to go on a journey and maybe you're not carrying the laptop with you, try and leave it charge it to around 50% or more, then you can store it. Don't leave it with less power, less than 50%, because that will result to also battery damage. Over time, after you back, you'll find the battery is not working, or the durability, if it used to work for 2 hours, it now no longer can stay for 2 hours. So another thing, avoid excessive heat on the laptop. Excessive heat is what we talked about, using your laptop on the beds. When you use your laptop on the bed, there is no ventilation, so over time the battery is overworked. because the laptop is overperforming to try and regulate the heat coming from the processor. So with the time, it spoils the battery. Remember, heat is a killer on the battery. General practices that we've looked at. So there's another issue most of us don't do when it comes to the general practice on maintaining the machine. You have to shut down the laptop properly. That's why on Windows we have a shutdown button. Either you can shut down or sleep it properly. So most of us normally do a mistake of using the power button. Okay, some machines have the power button on top, around here, others on the keyboard. But for my case, the power button is at the side. So most of us, you find the laptop is on and we keep on pressing the power button to shut the laptop down. This is wrong. Unless if you have to use the power button, you can go on your Windows settings and make changes on what the power button does when you press it. So if you set it to shutting down, that will be okay, using this to shut down the machine. So we'll also create a short video on that, so that we can, for those who haven't gotten the explanation on this, we'll look at a clip and review that. So another general practice, it's important to back up your data. So for data backup, we have an example of Transcend external hard drives, or you can purchase external SSD drives or flash disks, which you can use no matter the size. It will all depend on the data you're having on the machine. So you can also, apart from the external storages, you can also use cloud storage. So cloud storage will be an essence to help you back up your data online, so that whenever you log into another machine, you can get your data. So it's also part of the maintenance on your machine. Why? When you back up your data, let's say I transfer my videos from this machine to an external drive. So freeing up space on my laptop will help improve on performance, and also will help me just in case one day I need that data, it would have been stored safely here or on the cloud. Cloud storages, you can use Google Drive and OneDrive. Those are some of the common backup cloud storages that we use. So these steps will take you a very long way to improve your laptop performance, to improve the durability, to improve the cleanliness. Yes. Also, okay, I know there are several tips that I haven't talked about on maintaining your laptop. So if you have more maintenance practices that you can suggest, please comment down on the comment section. Give us the tips you use. If there's somewhere I haven't explained well, kindly also give us a comment there, so that we can create a good video on the same part that you haven't gotten clearly. And if you've liked our video, kindly hit the like button, subscribe and share. Thank you so much.